So we had a unique situation where we needed to find new office space, and our former board chair, who's the Kelly Stevens, who's the chamber director here in Romeo, has known the Roberts family for quite some time. And so she came in as a customer and said, "Hey, what are you doing with the upstairs? Tell us about why the light bulbs went off for people driven for the DDA to be able to use this space up here." I think we estimated it's about 2,000 square feet, 9 offices, a conference room, this space that we're meeting in right here. Why is this good for people driven and the downtown businesses and the DDA?
Well, as you know, I was recently at a conference, and at that conference, one of the things he said was proximity is power. And I think, if we want to develop this community further, then you need to be not just in the community, but in the proximity of the people who are involved in the community. And to us, it seemed to make perfect sense that, okay, you need a space, we've got space, and you've made what was not a nice space a beautiful space. Yeah, it wasn't used. It was totally unutilized. So what you've done there, and that's what I think is, take something that, again, we look around now, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
It wasn't beautiful before, but it wasn't being used. Yeah. And unused space, it's just like time. If you don't use your time, it's gone. Well, every hour that this space went unused, it was wasted. And so now it's alive.
It is alive.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's what I think is, that we could help the community. And as I said, it's not about what you get from the community, because if you give to the community, it always comes back.
And we're seeing that already. So thank you for adding to that. One of the things that we've seen already happen is last night the Youth Advisory Committee, which is funded through the Four County Community Foundation, which is a big organization in this community, a nonprofit giving back hundreds of thousands of dollars to 4 counties in here. And so that group of 25 kids were in here last night, and it was fun to watch them, and it filled the space. For the listeners who don't know, all of the furnishings that are in this space has also been donated by the People Driven Credit Union from their Livonia offices. And we're so grateful for this, because it's turned, the space just into this workable environment in a very short time. The chamber is going to be soon having their TNT meetings up here a couple times a month, and my board is working. The DDA board is working on policies to figure out, and I know a partnership with you. How about we speak a little bit to some of the sponsors and donors who've used their resources to make this space good? What do you think? Should we talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So I've got a big old list here, and we won't go through every single one, but obviously first and foremost, a huge shout out to People Driven Credit Union. They have graciously sponsored the Romeo DDA in a 5-year rent-free lease to use this space in partnership of the furnishings like we talked about. The Mitt TV has given monetary donations. Tech City Electronics. I don't know if you've met Mike Romano yet, but he's a force to be reckoned with in our community. He has donated the Roku TV and the stand in there, and nice. IT helps. So when we get some more equipment. I know I told you about all the flooring. Right. Romeo Floors. In fact, they were just here doing some finishing touches. They did all of our carpet and our vinyl at cost. So that was probably about a $5,000 in-kind donation. Cameron Plumbing and Heating did all of the plumbing upgrades at cost. So we were very grateful for him and his son, he's his apprentice. Matthew Joseph Electrical did all of the electrical. Remember the lighting?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What was the lighting like when we first came up here? Do you remember? It was kind of creepy.
Yeah, it was. It was dim and dull. Yeah. Right. And now it's bright and vibrant.
Flickery, like where are the ghosts? And wondering, like, this building was probably, I'm guessing in the 70s maybe, but, wondering like, okay, are there ghosts from the 70s? I don't know, but it kind of had that mood. But now it's all well done, nice lighting done. This podcast is powered by the Mitt TV of Romeo, Michigan. If you have a podcast you'd like to jumpstart for your local business or personal use, please contact the Mitt TV at mitt.tvromeo@gmail.com. That's mitt.tvromeo@gmail.com.